So it snowed for about the first time this winter. I know, right? Crazy that here in New England, we have had very little snow and some really warm weather, but we got some snow, and you'll see later in the show that we used that snow to our advantage with the Cybertruck. But I've really been wanting to test FSD 13.2 in the snow. So I went out in the Model Y a couple days ago in the snow, and you know what? It did great. Yes, I had to brush off the front cameras. Those side repeater cameras were already clear because they have these little ingenious designs, right, that have the little protective covers that keeps the snow off. The B-pillar cameras needed a quick brush, but they have heaters in them. So after I brushed the snow off, they were fine. And probably if I had warmed up the car a little bit longer, they would have taken care of themselves. The rear camera was also fine by itself because it's covered. Anyway, FSD 13 handled pretty much the same as it does in clear conditions. No interventions on my 5-mile journey to my destination. The roads were pretty clear on that leg, but coming back, the snow had started to accumulate some more. We got about 4 inches. You can see that on the roads here that had that typical look where the tires of the car had melted the snow. But FSD knew where to drive and didn't freak out. It did freak out one time, though. I was pulling out of a store parking lot, and there was a bunch of slushy snow that slid over the front windshield camera. FSD gave me the take over immediately warning, and I stopped, wiped it off with the windshield wipers, and 2 seconds later, FSD was happy again. No more interventions needed for the rest of the 5-mile journey home. Now, we also took the Model Y up to New Hampshire last week on an overnight trip to the White Mountains, and FSD handled it amazingly. There was one misstep where it handled a 1-lane covered bridge perfectly, but then exiting the bridge, it put us in the wrong lane going against traffic. That was easily fixed because I was supposed to be driving the vehicle, and I did, so put it in the right lane. It handled really well in sub-freezing temperatures that were up there. It handled super gusty winds on the highway. I'm talking like 60-mile-an-hour gusts that we could see were blowing cars and trucks around. I guess the one bad thing I'll say here is that I think Tesla seems to be putting wimpy windshield wiper fluid in their cars. So we just got the Model Y a couple months ago, and even though the windshield wiper fluid is blue, it freezes up in even close to freezing temperatures, probably because the car is made in Texas, is my guess. So we need some sub-zero temperature windshield wiper fluid here in New England. But other than that, it's been amazing in the snow, which is a question we get a lot from people. Well, how will it do in the snow? And so far, it's been doing. Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching Now You Know Clips.
You can watch full episodes of Tesla Time News on Tuesdays and in-depths on Fridays. Just click the link down below and head over to the Now You Know channel.